And good evening, everybody, from Falcon Stadium in Connellsville. It is the 86th meeting between Uniontown and Connellsville for the old coal bucket here tonight, and we are on our WMBS YouTube page. Good evening, everybody. I'm TJ DeStefano, along with Josh Scully, and Billy Dice is behind the camera tonight. And our pregame show is being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Call 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Uniontown with a record of 2-6 overall. They've lost 5 in a row. They're coached by Tim Bukowski in his first season. They have scored 69 points this year, have allowed 303. They're averaging 8.6 a game and have allowed 37.8 a game. On the other side, Connellsville, they're 1-7. They're coached by tri-coaches Jace McLean, Mick Lilly, and Chad Lembo in their fourth season, 11-26 overall. And the Falcons have scored 140 points. They've allowed 310. They're averaging 17.5 a game, and they are allowing 38.7 a game, and they have lost 7 in a row. The Falcons won their opening game of the season at Latrobe 28-13, but have lost 7 since then. So two struggling teams, Josh. Just trying to get anything going, especially offensively here, to try to get some kind of momentum and a win here in this 8th week of the season.
I think for Connellsville, and you mentioned this, TJ, as you shared the points for, they've had more offensive success than Uniontown has had to this point at least. Although the Red Raiders did move the ball, I thought, very well against Northern Garrett. Really throughout the game last week, they were never able to capitalize on that ball movement. But they did look more crisp offensively. I would really like to see Uniontown establish the run game early with Michael Thomas. We just saw him in the walkthrough here run some plays. He looked pretty sharp. It's great to have him back in the lineup. Of course, he had missed some time.
Yeah.
I think if Uniontown's able to establish the run early, possibly keep this game a bit more low scoring, I think that's going to help the Red Raiders. Connellsville has been stronger offensively. When you look at their results, they have consistently put points on the board, even if they have not been successful in stopping their opponents. For example, back on September 26th, they go to Butler. Connellsville drops 27 points. They surrender 44. But the fact that they have been able to score, I think, says a lot about them coming into this game as we watch them warm up now on the opposite side of the field. One other thing, too, TJ, I think will come into play, and we will share starting lineups later in the pregame show. Connellsville does not quite have the size on their offensive and defensive lines that Uniontown has seen in their last few opponents. I hope, for the sake of the Red Raiders, that might allow them to win a bit more in the trenches, establish that run game, take some pressure off of Braden Hinsey, who so often is working behind the chains, third and long, and he's being forced into these difficult situations where defenses are often able to send the house at him, because when he does finally get an opportunity to throw that good ball, he's got a beautiful pass. Uniontown also has been plagued by drops this season.
Yeah, and we mentioned last week there was a couple of good drives at the beginning for Uniontown, and ended up they turned the ball over the one drive, and then there was the punt got blocked on the other one. But, yeah, they couldn't finish drives in the second half especially. I think that was a combination. Maybe they got worn out because Northern Garrett outgained them 227-8 in the second half last week. And this is a Uniontown team, Josh, you know, only 2 seniors, so a very young group this year.
I think one other thing, too, TJ, just building off what you said, Uniontown special teams has often been a bright spot.
It has been.
Punt returns, kick returns. Punter Hunter Smithberger has been solid for Uniontown, often punting in, let's say, hazardous conditions. But for Uniontown last week, the special teams did let them down a bit in the second half. And that is the sort of situation they want to avoid here. No special teams miscues. You want to capitalize when the ball is being kicked off to Hopes or to someone like Gavin Radford, who can really open the game up. You want to field those kicks cleanly, advance the football. It would not be surprising to see Uniontown take some kickoffs tonight and move into Falcon territory on the kickoff. And that's the kind of situation that Uniontown can really exploit, put some points on the board.
Yeah, the Red Raiders, they opened up with a loss to Laurel Highlands, and they beat Perry and Brownsville, but since then have lost 5 in a row to Alderdice, Albert Gallatin, Martins Ferry, Ironton, and then Northern Garrett. Connellsville, as I mentioned, open up with the win at Latrobe, but they have now lost 7 in a row. Meadville, Albert Gallatin, Spring Mills, West Virginia, Morgantown, West Virginia, Butler, Du Bois, and then last week, University out of West Virginia. So, yeah, both teams have struggled here. And before we get to our first break, just want to talk a little bit about tonight's the rivalry game against the 86 meeting between the two for the old coal bucket. Connellsville leads the series 40-36-9, and they've won the last 6 meetings, including last year at Uniontown 27-6. The Red Raiders' last win was in 2010 by a score of 14-0. So this is really a big rivalry game. It has been for a long time between these two schools, Josh.
It has, and especially in this century, it has usually favored the home team.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, Connellsville was able to secure a road victory at Uniontown, but if you look at, let's say, the last dozen or so meetings, the home team has typically prevailed. Uniontown actually had a nice stretch of victories between 2008 and 2010. How about that game September 4, 2009, TJ? 7-6 in favor of the Red Raiders. That would have been one to see. And if you really roll the clock back all the way to 2004, that was the first time Uniontown had reclaimed the coal bucket since the 1980s. Now, the teams hadn't played between 1991 and 2004. Uniontown had not claimed the bucket since the 1980s. Uniontown won August 27, 2004, 15-14. I was at that game, TJ. It was a lot of fun.
And you and I, with a lot of work, especially by you, we tracked down the coal bucket tonight, and we got a picture with it, and the pictures are up on our WMBS Facebook page. We also got a picture in front of the John Woodruff tree. So a lot of history here at Connellsville, Josh.
Yeah, this is a beautiful facility. Like we shared earlier, this does create that event feel. And I know it's homecoming, so that obviously lends to the event aspect, but they do a really nice job. Property here, really meticulously maintained. It looks great. And I'm excited to be here with you, TJ. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Likewise. So get set. We're coming up here for the battle for the coal bucket, the 86 meeting between Uniontown and Connellsville. We'll be back with more of our pregame show here on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today, 724-439-3228, for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense. Savings is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with an Education Club saving account at First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Your future dreams will start adding up. Plus, you may qualify for a scholarship upon high school graduation. Visit any First Federal branch to start saving today. For more information on account rules and scholarship eligibility, visit ffgc.bank. Best wishes to our local teams from First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. NMLS number 458729, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mauser's Tire Center has been serving the region for more than 50 years, offering new, used, and recap tires, as well as tire repair. Mauser's is located on Route 40 West at Seawrights Crossroads. Need new tires? Call Mauser's today at 724-245-2410 and let them get you ready for the road. Mauser's Tire Center, your trusted source for new and used tires for more than 5 decades. Wishing all area high school football teams a successful and healthy 2025 season.
Hello, My name is James Santilli, and I am asking for your vote this November for Fayette County Recorder of Deeds. As a lifelong county resident, it would be an honor to represent you. I have lived my life, both personally and professionally, treating others how I would want to be treated, always with the foundation of good faith, recognizing we all have so much in common. I am seeking a political position, but it should be an apolitical office. That's my promise. I hope you will consider voting for me this November.
Paid for by the candidate.
Busy day? Feeling unwell? Don't feel like driving, but need your prescriptions? No worries. Farmana Pharmacy delivers to your home or workplace for free. Stay comfy at home or focused at work. Farmana Pharmacy delivers Monday through Friday, so you don't have to worry about picking up your prescriptions. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Phone 724-626-9600 or visit farmanapharmacy.com. Farmana Pharmacy, prescription care and convenience delivered.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amador Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Your heat on the fritz? Did your AC stop working? Your pipes backed up? Did your lights go out? Well, for all your heating, air conditioning, electric, and plumbing emergencies, CHIPS Residential Services is here for you. Located right in Uniontown and offering 24-hour emergency service, let the experts at CHIPS help you through all your emergency needs as well as installation and regular service. Call 724-366-8046 to get the help you need today. Your hometown team of technicians, CHIPS Residential Services.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
And back here at Falcon Stadium as we're getting set for Uniontown and Connellsville tonight on the WMBS YouTube page. I want to mention that our live video stream sponsors tonight are Uniontown Detailing and Montgomery Medical. We'd like to thank them for sponsoring our broadcast tonight. Now time for our starting lineups, and they are brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Josh.
Starting lineups beginning with the visiting Uniontown Red Raiders, the strong-arm lefty quarterback, Braden Hinsey, listed at 6 feet, 160 pounds. He's a junior, wears number 1. He'll be under center for Uniontown tonight. Joining him in the backfield will be the Uniontown running backs, and we expect to see all 3 of these young men in some capacity tonight. Michael Thomas, the 200-pound junior, David Settles, the 170-pound sophomore, Tayshawn Jackson, the 160-pound junior. So a young group, including Hinsey. No seniors in that backfield, as TJ pointed out. This is a young Uniontown team. Looking across the line for Uniontown, Connor Hebta at left tackle, Gavin Schradel at left guard, Aiden Brame at center, Joe Workman at right guard, and Kyler Tibby at right tackle. Some good size for Uniontown up front. Obviously, they really rely on Hebta at left tackle, and it will be Tibby who protects Hinsey's blind side. Tibby listed at 6'5", 250 pounds. Tight end tonight for Uniontown, the very good Nate Heiss, listed at 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. Heiss has come up with some big catches over the last few weeks, and now the group of Uniontown receivers will see some combination of these 5 players tonight. Taylor Galloway, Marcus Evans, Cam Dugan, Zion Hopes, and Anthony Sheffy. We do believe tonight Sheffy will be wearing number 8 for Uniontown. Galloway wears 11, Evans 10, Hopes 3, Dugan 12. Dugan operates a great deal out of the slot. We expect to see him there. Defensively for Uniontown, across the defensive line, Marcus Evans, Connor Hebta, Razel Jackson, Cannon Hazel, Kyler Tibby. We will see Tayshawn Lewis periodically as well, At nose, he's listed at 6'2", 340 pounds. He's a junior. The linebacking group, Michael Thomas, Nate Heiss, Cam Dugan, and the secondary, which is a very good secondary for Uniontown, Gavin Radford, Taylor Galloway, Zion Hopes. Those three cover a significant amount of territory for Uniontown, and certainly, too, bring a great deal of playmaking ability. We'll see if they can capitalize, perhaps, on any miscues from the Falcons tonight. Talking specials for Uniontown, the holder, we expect to see David Settles, Nick Smith, number 36, your kicker, Hunter Smithberger, the freshman, your punter. Returning kicks for Uniontown, some combination of Cam Dugan, David Settles, Jackson, and Galloway will be returning kicks. And, of course, they will be joined by the very gifted and very exciting Gavin Radford. He could be the missing piece for the puzzle tonight for Uniontown, especially when it comes to maybe popping off a significant return. Let's talk about the Falcons now. Starting lineup for your home Falcons tonight, who are trying to defend their Coal Bucket. Coal Bucket right now is sitting right outside of their locker room. They are led by the very good Caden Matthews, the 6', 175-pound senior at quarterback. In the backfield, he'll be joined by Jaden Mickens, Lincoln Keller, and Wyatt Hall. Hall and Mickens, both seniors. At wideout for Connellsville, Christian Thomas and Rocco Farrell. Thomas the senior, Farrell the junior. Thomas listed at 6'2", 200 pounds, so he's a nice target for Caden Matthews. Across the offensive line for Connellsville, left tackle Mike Work, left guard Cooper Lembo. At center, Rogan Hollis. At right guard, Ryan Brown. At right tackle, Everett Brower. Consider this, TJ, these were the numbers that jumped out to me for this Connellsville offensive line. Mike Work at left tackle, 6'7", 365-pound senior. That is a mountain of a man. Uniontown will probably struggle to move him, and we'll see how often Connellsville goes to that left side. At right tackle, Everett Brower, 6'1", 285 pounds, also a senior. The tight end for Connellsville, Gino Farrell, the 6'1", 212-pound senior, wears number 7. Defensively for Connellsville, on the line, Ryan Brown, Miles Hollis, Chance DeTone, and Josh Long. Not tremendous size, but certainly a lot of athleticism and some experience in Brown and Long, both seniors. At linebacker, Ethan Foley, Cooper Lembo, and Morgan Colbert. Colbert, the sophomore, the other two, Foley and Lembo, both seniors. And now the defensive backs for Connellsville, Rocco Farrell, Lincoln Keller, Jaden Mickens, who is very good, 5'9", 170-pound senior, and Cam Anderson, the freshman, 5'9", 155 pounds. He will play corner with Farrell. Specials for Connellsville, kicking, Hunter Brown, punting, Lincoln Keller, and your holder, the quarterback, Caden Matthews. Returning kicks, some combination tonight of Jaden Mickens and Lincoln Keller.
And something, too, Josh, looking at the Connellsville up front on the offensive line, all seniors, so a veteran group up front for the Falcons.
That'll be an interesting situation, I think, for Uniontown, because the Red Raiders have dealt with size all season long. The Raiders' offensive line and defensive line typically not larger than their opponents. They actually do match up in terms of size with Connellsville a bit better than, let's say, Ironton or Martins Ferry. And really, we can add a team like Albert Gallatin into that category as well. But Mike Work, he's going to be interesting to watch, to see how Uniontown deals with him and to see how often Connellsville goes to that side, the left side, where Mike Work will be starting tonight. Tonight is homecoming for Connellsville as well, so a really nice crowd here tonight, TJ.
It is a great night, perfect night for high school football. Nice weather. We're sitting out at the top of the bleachers, so we're right in the action, Josh.
We are truly in the action in the sense that we are seated amongst the spectators.
We are. We're amongst the fans, and it's a great environment, great atmosphere, and we'll take a break. We're coming up on, just under 5 minutes for kickoff here between Uniontown and Connellsville, the 86th meeting here. And we're on again on our WMBS YouTube page, and we'll be back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Attention, Uniontown residents. When you head to the polls this November, remember to cast your vote for Uniontown City Councilman Jared Billy. Jared has proudly served as a council member for many years and is committed to serving all Uniontown residents with integrity, honesty, and old-fashioned hard work. So this fall, when you are considering your options on the ballot, remember to vote for Jared. He's working for you. Vote Jared Billy this November for Uniontown City Council.
Paid for by the candidate.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all our local teams for a great season. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is the result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders from District Judge Nathan Henning.
Are you ready to indulge in the best pizza around? Are you looking for a lunch or dinner spot with all your favorite Italian classics coupled with mouth-watering daily specials? Then it's time to visit 2G Brothers Pizza, located at 123 Matthew Drive in Uniontown. Specials and customer favorites include Thursday's Sicilian-style pizza and Saturday's chicken parmesan. Call 724-439-5600 today and let 2G Brothers handle the rest. Your taste buds will be glad you did.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering UPA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Number 11.
And welcome back to Falcon Stadium. We're getting set for action. Uniontown at Connellsville on our WMBS YouTube page. TJ DeStefano, Josh Scully, Billy Dice is behind the camera. Our live stream sponsors again tonight are Uniontown Detailing and Montgomery Medical. And the Red Raiders won the toss and elected to receive. They're in the all-white, trimmed in the maroon. With the white helmets, they're going to go left to right. Connellsville's in the blue with the white numbers and the blue helmets. They're going right to left here in this first quarter.
This is exactly the sort of situation where Uniontown can thrive. I do think for the Red Raiders to be successful tonight, in addition to establishing the run game early, they need to really hit stride right away, do something big, and they're not even going to test Radford here. Little swib kick.
Yeah, falling on by the Red Raiders up front there. Harry Evans falls on that kick. So the Red Raiders are going to start here. They're going to put it at the 32-yard line, their own 32, and that is where Uniontown will start.
I don't hate that idea either, TJ, because if Connellsville did their homework and watched some tape from last week, it was that sort of kick that Uniontown struggled to field against Northern Garrett. And so instead of allowing Radford to maybe have the big gain to start this game, they go with the short kick to see how Uniontown responds. Thankfully, the Red Raiders not fooled there. Evans does a nice job just covering it up.
Yeah, and Radford has been impressive, especially on as the season has went on. So here we go, Red Raiders first possession here. 1st and 10 from their own 32. And we have movement already, and we're going to have a penalty right out of the gate.
And I'm really hoping this is not a false start for Uniontown. The Red Raiders certainly won a clean game tonight.
Offside on the defense.
5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Okay, offside on the defense. There we go.
I don't think we're going to have to worry about what the officials' decisions were tonight, TJ. You could hear him very easily from where we are.
I like that. So the ball goes up to the 37-yard line, 1st and 5 for the Red Raiders. As Connellsville commits the first penalty of the game. So 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Braden Hinsey, the quarterback. Here's the handoff to Thomas, and nowhere to go there. He was stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. He lost about a yard to the 36. It'll be 2nd down and, they're going to say no gain. So 2nd down and 5. Just nowhere to go there, Josh. All the blue shirts right there.
Connellsville definitely ready for him. He was trying to come through the A gap there behind the center, Aiden Brame. Brame does have some good size, but Connellsville was anticipating the gaps, did a nice job. Also, Connellsville's uniforms, TJ, very sharp.
They are.
I like those.
They're very nice. So here we go, 2nd down and 6 after no gain on the first play for the Red Raiders. Shotgun for Hinsey. Going to take the jet handoff, and that is Dugan, and Dugan will get a couple yards up to the 39, so a 3-yard pickup there for Cam Dugan. Sets up about a 3rd down and 3. Sorry, Josh.
That's okay. I like the misdirection there, and I'm curious to see, TJ, how Connellsville might use that to their advantage. Last week, Uniontown playing Northern Garrett. Northern Garrett really changed their approach offensively in the second half, used a lot more of the QB option look, some more misdirection. And with someone like Caden Matthews for Connellsville, I'm curious to see if they'll take that approach. But for Uniontown, that too has worked in the past. Uniontown has pulled a few trick plays out of their pocket, a lot of misdirection.
Yeah.
Some sweeps, and those sometimes have been successful for the Red Raiders. We'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
Yeah, both of these teams definitely like to run the ball. So here we go, 3rd and 3 for the Red Raiders, and we're going to have a timeout for Uniontown with 10:24 to go here in the first. We're scoreless, and we'll be back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Marcon Building Supply has provided the tri-state area with ready-mix concrete and building supplies for decades. Family-owned and operated and built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and exceptional quality, Marcon is your local leader for ready-mix concrete, precast, lumber, tools, electrical, plumbing, lawn care, and general building supply needs. Visit the store in Markleysburg or call Marcon today at 724-329-5542. Marcon Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home building and construction needs.
And we are back here at Falcon Stadium as we have a 3rd and 3. It's going to be a little longer, Josh, as we have a false start on Uniontown. So it goes from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8.
Definitely not what the Red Raiders want. Obviously, they're going to give back the 5 yards that Connellsville gave them to start this drive, and now you've got another 3rd and long situation, and this is where the Raiders have unfortunately struggled in the past.
So 3rd and 8 from their own 34. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right here. Thomas in the backfield with Hinsey. Hinsey looking, going deep down the right side, and pulled in by Radford. Radford still on his feet, down around the 21-yard line. Gavin Radford, a huge pickup there for the Red Raiders, and the coverage was there, Josh, by Jeremy Jenkins, but what a job by Gavin Radford.
What a job indeed. Gavin Radford, he's a playmaker's playmaker. He went up and caught that ball. Hinsey, who's got an incredible arm, actually underthrew Radford by a few yards there, and Radford just turned and used his body to get up in the air. Good defense from Connellsville. There's not a whole lot you can do to stop that, TJ. Radford just made a play.
He did. 46-yard pass play from Hinsey to Radford. And the Red Raiders are in business now with a 1st and 10 at the Connellsville 20. 2 receivers each way. Thomas is going to get it this time. right side, and he will get inside the 20, about a 1-yard pickup to the 19 there. So it'll be bringing up a 2nd down and 9.
I really like that Radford is involved offensively here, TJ. He's been a spark plug for this team, and I would not be afraid. You don't need necessarily that, I don't want to call that pass high risk, but on 3rd and long, you're really trying to get something to happen there. But I wouldn't mind seeing Radford just get him out in the flat, quick little short pass. He's someone who can make people miss. Let's see what he can do.
I agree. He's definitely a weapon here. He is one of the receivers here on the near side. They have 2 that way, 1 to the far side of the field. And Thomas is the sidecar to the left of Hinsey. It's 2nd down and 9. 9:20 to go here in the first. Hinsey giving it to Dugan. He'll air it out wide open. Caught for the touchdown. Taylor Galloway. And the Red Raiders strike first, 6-0.
Well, we like to see that. My goodness, Galloway was wide open. He had to turn and make that catch. There was not a Falcon within 20 feet of him.
And that's the start we were talking about, Josh, that Uniontown needed here.
19-yard touchdown grab for Galloway. 9:13 left in the first quarter, so Uniontown not wasting any time, and we'll see if Nick Smith is able to drive this one through to make this a 7-point game. Love to see Uniontown out of the gate here, putting some points on the board.
The holder is Dugan. It's a high snap. He gets it down, and the extra point is no good. Missed the extra point. So with 9:13 to go in the first, it's Uniontown 6 and Connellsville nothing. Back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Concerned about your heart health? At WVU Medicine, we believe your heart deserves world-class care, close to home and always within reach. Our non-invasive cardiology team uses advanced tests like stress tests and cardiac MRI to diagnose and monitor heart conditions without surgery. Call 877-WVU, the number 4-HRT, or visit wvumedicine.org/heart.
Any day is a good day to shop at Reese Warehouse, where you will find your favorite brands of furniture, bedding, and appliances at great prices every day. Plus great service, such as delivery and setup in your home, and no interest financing available for qualified buyers. Shop Monday through Friday, 9 until 6, and Saturday, 9 till 5. Reese Warehouse, the Superstore, Gans Woodbridge Road in Smithfield. And Reese Warehouse thanks you for choosing them as the 2024 Best in Fayette Appliance and Mattress Store. And we come back here, kickoff, and on the return for the Falcons was Parker Lembo. And they're at the 35-yard line, so that's where the Falcons will start 1st and 10. 9:07 to go here in the first with Uniontown up 6-0. Cam Dugan, a 19-yard touchdown pass to Taylor Galloway with the extra point. No good. Setting up that drive, or that play, Josh, was the Hinsey to Radford 46-yard pass.
Yeah, 2 great plays. Obviously, Radford, a great individual effort. But for Uniontown, it was that misdirection. And they're going to go to work side, and a good hole there for Connellsville.
Yeah, big hole up into the 45-yard line. That is Jaden Mickens, the senior running back. And he gets a gain up to the 45, as I mentioned. So a solid gain there and a first down for the Falcons of about 10 yards.
Good start, and as we pointed out during our lineups, keep your eye out for Mike Work. Mike Work, he's going to clear some people out tonight. There's not a whole lot Uniontown can do about it. He's going to move some bodies.
Out of the pistol formation here. Again, misdirection. They're going to the left side. This is Keller, and he is going to be taken down. That's going to be about maybe a 1 to 2 yard loss in the backfield there. Nice job by the Red Raiders. Bring up a 2nd down and 11 on a loss of 1.
Yeah, nice break for Uniontown. Keller just lost his foot as he cut back. He was looking to move toward the middle, not quite able to get to where he wanted to be. Uniontown, this is the kind of situation where the Raiders can be successful. You know, Uniontown has done fine defensively when they are able to get their opponent behind the chains. As you would assume, your likelihood of success goes up, and now it's 2nd and long for Connellsville.
Get out of the pistol, Matthews. Going to pitch it back. This is Mickens. Mickens, look out, 45-40, and an ankle tackle there by one of the Red Raiders, David Settles, but not before Mickens into Uniontown territory with another first down to the 36.
Gain of 19 on that play. And we've got a whistle here on the field. Maybe the officials just needed an extra moment there to regroup, and now we're ready to go.
So 1st and 10 for the Falcons on the march here quickly. 7:26 to go. They're down 6-0. Motion a man to the right. Again, out of the pistol. The give is Mickens again off the right side. Mickens going to get to the 30. Down to the 37-yard pickup there.
Probably a gain of 7 for Mickens, this time working right side behind Everett Brower. Brower, again, he's listed at 6'1", 285. So that offensive line for the Falcons, great anchors on both sides. Plenty of size for them, and so far they have definitely moved bodies for Mickens.
So it's 2nd and 4 from the 31. Matthews back, pressure coming. He's going to air it out right down the middle of the field, and it is caught for the Connellsville touchdown. And hauling that in was Lincoln Keller, I do believe, number 11, yes.
Caden Matthews pass complete for a touchdown to Lincoln Keller.
31-yard pass play, and just like that, Connellsville answers.
Great looking pass, and what I liked about Matthews there is he was not afraid to hang in the pocket. He had a lot of pressure coming at him. Heiss was chipped by the running back at the last second, or I think we would have seen a sack there. Matthews airing it out. Good-looking ball, and Keller went up and got it.
Now Hunter Brown for the extra point, and this one is good. So with 6:39 to go in the first quarter, it's Connellsville 7, Uniontown 6, and we'll be back with more on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Do you have a job around the house that you just aren't sure how to tackle? Then it's time to call Fulham's Full Service, your Best in Fayette Gold Medal winner for professional maintenance and handyman. Fully licensed and insured, owner Cody Fulham does it all, from home renovations and repairs to landscaping and auto detailing. Needless to say, he's ready to help you. Call Fulham's today at 724-466-4194 and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their projects and the work they can do for you.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
And back at Falcon Stadium, 7-6, Connellsville. They answer Uniontown. That was an onside kick by the Falcons, but it's recovered by the Red Raiders, so they're going to get good field position up here near the 45-yard line. So Connellsville, as I mentioned, answer with a Caden Matthews 31-yard touchdown pass to Lincoln Keller.
Really good execution on that onside kick attempt, and a good job by the Red Raiders to staying true, making sure they secure the ball. Again, Connellsville not testing the return specialist for Uniontown, which is not surprising. And TJ, I suppose our question has been answered from pregame. We wondered, would this be a lower scoring affair or more of a shootout? And we've got 2 touchdowns before we hit 6 minutes of play.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. It looks like we might be heading towards shootout here, but good start to this game, and we have penalties there. Again, this is our live video.
5-yard penalty, first down.
Not the way Uniontown want to start there with a 5-yard penalty to make it 1st and 15. We've talked about getting behind the chains.
Right, and that has been a problem periodically for Uniontown, especially in this sort of situation where Uniontown came out, great first drive, some very fine play, but Connellsville counterpunches, gets themselves on the board right away. Uniontown again now feeling the pressure. We want one more good drive. You don't absolutely need to score, I don't think, on this drive, but you certainly don't want to go backward.
So 6:37 to go in the first, 7-6. Connellsville leads Uniontown. 86 meeting between these two teams. Connellsville's won the last 6. Hinsey is back. He's going down the field again, looking for Galloway, and this one is incomplete. It was a little underthrown there, as it could have been intercepted, Josh, by Camden Anderson. Yes.
He did a good job. Galloway is very fast. His route taking him right down the sideline, and Anderson maybe just a step behind him at most. Galloway really turned into the defensive back there more than even Anderson was to make sure that ball was not intercepted.
So now it's 2nd and 15. Clock stopped on the incompletion. It's 6:30 to go here. Again, our live video stream sponsors, Uniontown Detailing and Montgomery Medical. Red Raiders to the line, 2nd and 15. 2 receivers here each way. Shotgun for Hinsey. Michael Thomas, the sidecar in the backfield. Hinsey, pressure coming, has to dump it off. Incomplete. 2 guys in his face. That was Chance Datone and Ethan Foley. So wise decision there by Hinsey to get that out of there and avoid the sack.
Boy, Hinsey just needed maybe 1/10 a second longer to get that ball to Thomas. They had pulled a few linemen to get in front of Thomas, and I think Michael had some room to work on the near sideline and blockers to do some work for him if Hinsey has just another second to get that ball to him, just a bit overthrown.
So a big 3rd and 15 for Uniontown. The ball at their own 40-yard line. Down by a point here, 7-6. They have trips to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun for Hinsey. Thomas is to his right. He's back and looking. Across the middle, Dugan at the 45. He's going to be taken down there. Actually, they'll give him the 46-yard line, but only a 6-yard pickup, so well short of the first down. It's now 4th and 9.
Good work by Dugan securing that ball. We had talked about how Uniontown has struggled with drops in the past. That has certainly not been the issue thus far. In fact, we've seen some impressive catches by the Uniontown Red Raiders, but there, unfortunately, Dugan, 2 defenders right on top of him as the ball comes in, and Uniontown now in the punt formation with Hunter Smithberger on.
You have to punt it away. And Keller is back for the Falcons. Here's the punt. Nice punt. A little short, high punt. It's going to take a Uniontown bounce. And gets a little bit roll.
Yeah.
It does. It'll be down at about the 30-yard line. So the Falcons will start at their own 30, leading 7-6 with 5:31 to go here in our opening quarter.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, Jeff Dennis of RE/MAX Select Realty is your local realtor of choice. Jeff and his team are proud members of our community and have the skills, knowledge, and ability to meet your needs. Call them today at 724-933-6300, extension 903, or visit them in person at 542 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. And remember to follow Jeff Dennis' team RE/MAX Select Realty on Facebook today.
1st and 10 for the Falcons here. Matthews
Pressure
on the
coming.
run.
We got a hold, definitely a hold in the backfield.
Matthews gets up to the 35, but there is a flag down behind the play.
The Red Raiders there with ample pressure again coming off the strong side.
10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Still first down.
So it'll go back to the 20-yard line. 1st and 20 now for the Falcons, so they are behind the chains here on this offensive possession.
Beautiful night, too, TJ. 57 degrees, clear skies.
It is.
Can smell the popcorn from here.
I know, we need some.
That might be Bill Dice brought popcorn just for himself.
Yeah, he's not sharing it with us. That's okay. Week 8 already. How about that? Hard to believe.
Yes.
When you're in the end of the high school football season. Matthews in trouble, has to get out of there, and he can't, as he is going to be taken down. And in there for Uniontown, that was number 10, I do believe, and that was Marcus Evans.
Kyler Tibby was able to really push Matthews backward. Tibby was nearly able to sack Matthews while still dealing with the blocker, and then diving in there at the end as Evans to finish off the play. Hey, this is great for Uniontown, moving the Falcons backward toward the Uniontown goal.
Another 10-yard loss Should be third down, right?
I believe so.
It is. 3rd and 30. 3rd and 3 country miles.
Well, you know what,
TJ?
TJ?
Oh, the penalty.
The penalty, yes.
2nd and 30. Here's Mickens. Look out. Mickens going to get a big chunk of yardage there up to the 25-yard line. So he's going to get about 15 yards there. So that'll help a little bit, making this a 3rd and 14 now for the Falcons.
Good work there by Mickens. He has not only got what's blocked, but he has been pretty elusive when he gets into the open field. Very shifty, low center of gravity, able to make people miss.
Yeah, 5'9", 170-pound senior.
He's closing in on 50 yards already tonight.
So 3rd and 15, 3:47 to go in the first, 7-6 in favor of the Falcons. Matthews, he's going to pitch it. This is Mickens. Mickens getting to the outside. Still on his feet. He's taken down up around the 39-yard line. Good job by the Red Raiders there as Mickens was trying to get to the edge, but they contained him, keeping him shy of the lead stick by about a yard. 14-yard pickup.
Again, Mickens really doing the heavy lifting here so far for Connellsville, and what I like is how the Falcons are not afraid to run him out of different formations and run him through different gaps, and the Red Raiders need to come up big here.
And they're going to go for it. Matthews will go forward, and he's going to have it. There is a flag, though, down behind the play. But as of now, Matthews has the first down. He only needed one, probably got about three or so there.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
So you heard it, face mask on Uniontown, so they get the first down. Now another 15, and the ball will go into Red Raider territory.
And this really hurts, TJ, because you had the Falcons backed up, facing a 2nd and 30. They obviously were able to chip away at that, but now you're giving them free yardage. They're back into Uniontown territory all the way down to the 42. Right now, Uniontown, they need to put their boots on the ground, so to speak, dig in and get a stop.
They do. Pistol formation, 1st and 10. Matthews looking to the right. Pass is caught. And then slipping a tackle, going up the far sideline and going to get into the end zone. Yes, that is Christian Thomas. Slipped that tackle probably around the 20, 25-yard line, and he took it in up the far sideline, and that's a 42-yard pass play. And the Falcons strike again, now leading 13-6.
And really, Thomas just ripping himself away from a defender there. At first, I thought that was maybe going to be a 6-yard gain at most. And then Thomas breaks the tackle, and he's wide open after that. No one else on that side.
Hunter Brown for the extra point now.
Hunter Brown on to accept the extra point.
The holder is Matthews, and the extra point is good. So 2:30 to go first quarter. It is Connellsville 14 and Uniontown 6. We'll be back with more on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, Jeff Dennis of RE/MAX Select Realty is your local realtor of choice. Jeff and his team are proud members of our community and have the skills, knowledge, and ability to meet your needs. Call them today at 724-933-6300, extension 903, or visit them in person at 542 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. And remember to follow Jeff Dennis' team RE/MAX Select Realty on Facebook today. Ready to score big on your next home? Well, great news. Huge savings are waiting for you at Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon. From open floor plans perfect for game day parties to energy-efficient homes that will help you save money all season long, these homes are built to deliver. Don't wait on the sidelines. Make the winning play today and find the home that fits your family and lifestyle. Visit Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon at 4500 Route 51.
And back here at Falcon Stadium, another onside kick by Connellsville. Let's see, they say they have it.
Still waiting for a definite signal there, but Connellsville certainly seems very pleased.
And the onside kick recovered by Connellsville.
And the Falcons have it, and it's going to be at the Uniontown 49-yard line. They've done the onside kick twice in a row now, Josh. This time the Falcons come up with it.
Uniontown is going to have to be very, very careful with that now because we've got back-to-back long Connellsville touchdowns. It's 14-6. Certainly plenty of football left, but those are the kind of situations that Uniontown absolutely has to avoid the rest of the way in this game.
TJ DeStefano, Josh Scully with you. Billy Dice is behind the camera here tonight. So the Falcons in business at the Uniontown 49. Matthews, he's going to pitch it off here. And running with the football is going to be Lincoln Keller. And Keller going to be down for a first down to the 37 of the Red Raiders.
Gain of 12 for Keller. He's 2 carries for 11 yards. Now today, of course, he's got the touchdown catch as well. He caught the first pass from Matthews that went for a score. Thomas, a lot of size, and we got to see that size on display. Open field tackle attempt by Uniontown, and Thomas just runs away from it, runs through it, really.
Dugan to Galloway was the Uniontown score to open this game. And then the 2 by the Falcons. Matthews airing it out right side, and this overshoots the intended receiver there, as that was Josh Long.
That was a pretty ball, too. Matthews put it out there. Long just a bit behind it. May have been held just a pinch on that route, but the officials didn't see it. We didn't see it, really.
We did not.
I'm not even sure why I said that.
1:48 to go in the first quarter, 14-6 Falcons. Again, the Falcons 2 scores. Matthews to Keller, 31 yards, and then Matthews to Christian Thomas, 42 yards. Here's the pitch. This is Mickens. Mickens, the 35, tries to get out of an ankle tackle.
Oh, my.
Takes a big hit, and he's going to get down to the 32-yard line for 5 yards.
Mickens really took a shot at the end there as he's trying to twist out of the tackle.
And down for Uniontown, I want to say, I think maybe it was Radford. I'm not sure. But this injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute services. Relief is closer than you think. We will take a break here with the injured player at 1:31, and the Falcons lead the Red Raiders 14-6 on the C. Harper Auto Group. Well, no, we're going to stay because they are getting up. Sorry about that, Josh.
That's okay.
And it is Radford, I believe. Yes, it's hard to see the number.
I certainly hope he's okay. Uniontown will need him. Radford, of course, had the big catch early in this quarter.
The 46-yarder that set up that Dugan to Galloway touchdown.
And this is a big play, TJ, for Uniontown, 3rd and 5. You have to keep your eye on Mickens, but now Uniontown has been beat deep a few times.
3rd and 5 from the Uniontown 32. Motion a man to the right side here. Here comes the pitch. And getting inside the 30 to the 29 was Rocco Farrell. Getting short of the first down, so it is going to be 4th down here.
We'll say Farrell probably gets 3 yards there.
So the ball's now at the 29. It is 4th and 2, and we're under a minute to go here in this first quarter. And the Falcons coming to the line.
We'll see if Matthews tries to dive ahead. He does have Mickens in a single back look.
Yep. He's going to pitch it to Mickens, going to the right. Mickens, couple stutter steps, first down and more. Mickens still on his feet. He's inside the 25. He's down to about the 22-yard line. Needed 2 and got 7.
Good effort again by Mickens, really working through several defenders there. And now Mickens has for himself well over 50 yards so far today. We'll get an update on his numbers for you in just a moment. That was his 7th carry.
15 seconds to go here, 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Going to be the last play of the quarter, most likely. This is going to be Mickens again. Mickens right up the middle, spinning as he crosses the 15.
Still on his feet.
Still on his feet, taking tacklers with him. Won't go down to the 5-yard line. First down, a 17-yard pickup for Jaden Mickens.
Great effort there, too. What a way to end the quarter for Connellsville.
So after one, it is Connellsville 14, Uniontown 6. We'll take a break. Second quarter's next here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Hey everybody, Friday night under the lights are back. High school football is more than a game. It's about community, teamwork, and pride. Just like our local heroes who serve our nation. Fayette County Recorder of Deeds is proud to honor our veterans with the Veteran ID program. By recording your DD214, veterans can receive a secure photo ID and access discounts at participating local businesses. Support our student athletes. Support our veterans. Together we build a stronger Fayette County.
And back here at Falcon Stadium, 14-6. Uniontown trailing Connellsville. TJ DeStefano, Josh Scully, and Billy Dice here tonight with you. Again, our video stream sponsors tonight, Uniontown Detailing and Montgomery Medical. But Connellsville, first and goal from the 5 as we start this second quarter. Handoff, and Mickens, he's going to be tripped up just shy of the goal line. Looks like they'll put him down maybe around the 2-yard line.
Xavier Adams on the tackle for Uniontown.
Gain of about 3 yards there for Mickens. That puts him, this is unofficial, but that puts him at 95 rushing yards.
Wow.
Already tonight.
He's done the bulk of the carries, except I think maybe Keller, did he have a carry or something?
Keller did.
Yeah.
Farrell had one. Keller had a couple.
But it's been all Mickens. Mickens is going to pretty much walk into the end zone here for a 2-yard touchdown. And Connellsville on the board again. It is now 20-6.
Mickens not afraid of contact, not on that carry.
So Mickens' first touchdown of the night. Also the first rushing touchdown for the Falcons. The other two coming through the air. So Connellsville, after Uniontown got the scoring started first, it's been all Falcons scoring the next 3 times here. And the extra point is good by Hunter Brown. 11:28 to go here in quarter number 2. It is Connellsville 21 and Uniontown 6 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday 9 to 4:30 and Saturdays 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Braggs a call today, 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish our local football teams and fans the very best in 2025 and remind you that our board-certified gastroenterologists are always here to help you and your family with a wide variety of GI health issues. Lastly, please consider a screening colonoscopy. It's a 30-minute painless test that could save your life.
I'm going to give us. Back here at Falcon Stadium, 21-6 now. Connellsville leads Uniontown with 11:28 to go here in the second. Squib kick here taken by Dugan.
He's got some room, TJ.
He does. 35-40, 45-50, and Dugan taken out right around midfield. A nice return here for the Red Raiders. I want to give you another score update. Our out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by the sports medicine team at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Trinity leading Laurel Highlands 13-0 in the about 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. That game, of course, is on WMBS tonight as well as our Facebook page. But we're on our YouTube page here tonight, and the Red Raiders, Josh, after scoring that first touchdown of the game, the Falcons have scored the next three, and the Red Raiders got to try to get something going on offense here.
Uniontown needs to put another big crooked number on the scoreboard on this drive.
See if they can do it here. Hinsey rolling to his left. He's going to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. Mickens on the interception. And Mickens will get up to about the 44-yard line. So just like that, the Falcons play takeaway. Mickens, who just had the touchdown, comes up with the interception.
He had Heiss deep, needed about another 5, maybe 6 yards on that pass, and Heiss may very well moonwalk into the end zone at that point, but unfortunately that ball underthrown. Mickens really playing center field at that point. He turned and saw the ball was going to drop right on his head, makes the pick, and now this is dire straits for Uniontown here with 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Red Raiders need a stop. They need a stop, and they need a touchdown.
And I know it's still a lot of football to go, but your defense has now been on the field a lot here in this first half. You don't want to be getting them worn down with so much football left to play. Pistol formation here, 1st and 10. Matthews back. He's going to step up, try to direct traffic, and the pass is going to be caught. Hauled in by Lincoln Keller. He's going to be down at the 39-yard line of Uniontown.
Good-looking play there. That one was good for at least 16 yards.
17-yard
pickup. 17
up.
yards officially. And, TJ, you had Keller on that catch. It was not Thomas?
Keller.
Keller?
Yes. Unofficially.
Keller now 2 for 48.
But I did hear it on the PA, so I guess that is official.
Good, that's
then.
true. Good point.
Here comes Mickens. Off the left side, all kind of room. Mickens still on his feet, slipping tackles, and he was almost, well, it looked like one of the Uniontown players almost picked him up and had to body slam him to the turf, but not before a first down. He gets down to the 26-yard line, a 13-yard pickup for Mickens.
Mickens, 11 carries for 110 yards and a touchdown so far in this game. Not a bad day's work.
Not at all.
He still has 2 quarters and 10 minutes to play.
21-6 is the score. Connellsville coming up on the 10-minute mark here of this second quarter. Pistol formation, 2 receivers each way for the Falcons. 1st and 10. Matthews looking, going deep, far quarter, and it's tipped. The contended receiver was Gino Farrell, but it was tipped away there.
I think that was Heiss.
It was. Got his hand up there and knocked it away. It was going to have to be an over-the-shoulder catch by Farrell.
Matthews again, another really good-looking ball there. Beautiful spiral, high-arcing pass. He was going to drop that one in right next to the pylon. Heiss just able to get there in time.
So 2nd and 10 now. Back to the ground to Mickens, right up the middle. Big hole, still on his feet. Mickens, he's going to be at the 10-yard line, and it'll be a 1st and goal from that point. Pickup of 16 yards for Mickens.
12 for 126 so far for Mickens. Dugan able to wrestle him down there, but right now, TJ, if Uniontown is not able to generate a turnover, Connellsville obviously coming away here with at least a field goal. I would not be surprised somehow if Uniontown even forced a 4th and goal, if Connellsville went for it anyway and saw that maybe as a knockout blow here in the first half. Uniontown is absolutely going to have to answer no matter what happens.
They are.
With a substantial drive and points.
Matthews is back. Pressure coming. He gets out of there on the run, looking to the end zone, and it is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Probably pass interference.
Keller was the intended receiver.
pass interference, offense. 15-yard penalties from the line of scrimmage. First down.
Offensive pass interference. Yeah, we thought it was going to be on Uniontown, but the Red Raiders will take that.
They can't
That's a
take
big
it back
break.
now, TJ.
That's
They
right. Can't
no
take it back.
take-backs.
That's right.
No take-backs on Friday.
That's a big break. Yep. Uniontown will take that.
Connellsville now going to have a 1st and goal from the Uniontown 25, and that could be the break the Raiders need. They really need to capitalize on this.
Back to the ground. This is that Mickens? Yeah, Mickens and nowhere to go there. About 3 Red Raiders or more back there blowing that play up, and it's going to be back at about the 26-yard line. That's for about a yard. Yeah, they lost a few. 2nd down and 25 now for the Falcons.
The Red Raiders really can bear down here. At this point, Connellsville would be looking at a very long field goal attempt. I still do not think they would even attempt it.
2nd and 27 for the Falcons. Matthews looking, flushed out, and he is going to be taken down.
Thought for 1 second I saw the football move.
Nice job on the
Wishful
sack,
thinking.
though, was Marcus Evans, though, who got back there and took Matthews down.
I was trying to use my telekinesis to force the fumble from here. Saw the football move. I think Matthews maybe just changing hands as he was being brought down. But another good stop there for Uniontown.
Yep. 2 more yards lost there, so now it's 3rd and 29 at the 29 of Uniontown. 3rd and goal, I should say, from the 29. 7:30 to go here, 2nd quarter, 21-6 Connellsville. So 3rd and goal. Matthews. Pressure's coming again, and it's Evans again in there. Marcus Evans came flying in there, and Matthews taken down again.
Marcus Evans really made it happen. And Bill Dice is wondering, will Connellsville have to punt on 4th and goal?
4th and goal from the 43-yard line. I've never heard that. 4th and goal from the 43. And they are going to punt. Lincoln Keller is back there to punt. He's at the Uniontown 45. Galloway back at the 15 for the Red Raiders. Big stand here for Uniontown. 2 big sacks by Marcus Evans. This one is going to.
Oh, my.
Did he get it? Did he save it in?
Think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Touchback. That could have been a disaster there if
Yes,
that was at the
my
1-yard
goodness.
line. So 6:28 to go. 21-6 in favor of Connellsville. And Uniontown's going to start at the 20-yard line here. As you said, Josh, the Red Raiders need to get something going here offensively.
This was a situation for Uniontown where really the game's on the line. If Connellsville goes up 28-6 in the 2nd quarter, you're just not going to be able to catch them, especially with how fluid Connellsville looked. But now you have a chance to put yourself back in this game in a very meaningful way. And TJ, I put the ball back on the ground. I would not go back to the air immediately here. Chew up some of this clock. Here's the handoff to Thomas.
Yep. And he'll go forward maybe about a yard or 2 before he's swallowed up there. So about a 2-yard pickup for Michael Thomas. It'll be a 2nd down and 8.
I don't hate that play call. I wouldn't mind seeing, and I know the one time Uniontown attempted it, Hinsey was not quite able to get the time he needed in the pocket to make the pass. I wouldn't mind seeing Thomas run a little route out of the backfield where he gets into some space and you flip the ball out to him. Thomas is somebody who can make a man miss and run a man over.
2nd down and 8. Hinsey going to swing it out right through the hands of Radford. Good to see him back out there after he had a little injury there earlier, but went right through his hands. So the Red Raiders face a 3rd and 8 now.
I like that play call, though. I do want to see Radford in space as well. Uniontown has a great group of athletes at wideout. just getting them the football consistently has been difficult at times. But Radford, Dugan, Galloway, Hopes, all capable of making meaningful plays once the football is in their hands.
So the Red Raiders have a 3rd and 8 from their own 22. They're down 21-6. We have 5:45 to go here in the second quarter. Hinsey is back on 3rd down. Going deep down the near side.
He's got a man.
Oh, right through the hands of Cam Dugan. Going to be 4th and 8.
Good-looking ball there from Hinsey.
Pass intended for Cameron Dugan, incomplete.
So 4th and 8 from their own 22, and Hunter Smithberger is going to come on to punt.
Hunter Smithberger has been excellent as the punter for Uniontown this season, the freshman. Very athletic young man, and has at times punted under duress. Some high snaps.
There's a high one there, but he gets it and gets it away. Going to be short, but it is going to take a little bit of a Uniontown bounce here. But it will be on the Uniontown side of the field, though, at the 48-yard line. So that's where the Falcons will start with a 21-6 lead and 5:29 to go here in the second quarter. Again, on our out-of-town scoreboard. And I have lost my paper. There it is. Our out-of-town scoreboard's brought to you by the sports medicine team at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Trinity now leads Laurel Highlands 20-0. They have about 4 minutes to go there in the second quarter. Here it's 21-6 Connellsville, and they have the ball at the Uniontown 48. Here goes Mickens again. Mickens trying to get to the edge, but a nice job over there by the Red Raiders. I believe that was Gavin Radford on the stop there, but Mickens does pick up about 4 on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 6.
Mickens now nearly to 130 yards on the ground tonight. So he has really done the yeoman's work for Connellsville, and he's done it very well. And what Connellsville has done well, really, TJ, is when you are finally lured in to try to key in on Mickens, Matthews has the arm to beat you deep. Uniontown has been fortunate that a few of those passes have been broken up, because otherwise Matthews has looked very sharp when he's needed to throw.
He has. Matthews going to hand it to Keller this time. Keller getting to the outside. He'll be taken down just shy of the 30-yard line. It is a 1st down to the 31. That's a pickup of 13.
Settles on the carry for Uniontown.
Keller tonight now has for himself 24 yards on the ground. He's second on the team in that regard to Mickens.
Keller, a junior, 6 foot, 92-pound junior for the Falcons. Clock approaching 4 minutes here to go in the second quarter. Falcons have 2 receivers here to the near side. Pistol formation. Matthews. Oh, and he tried to swing it out on a quick pass, but it was off the hand of Keller, and it goes incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
The Red Raiders, of course, do stand to possibly have one more possession, regardless of what Connellsville does here. Just under 4 minutes. Love to see Uniontown score one more time before halftime, because if they do not, and Connellsville is able to score on this possession, the Falcons also receive the opening kickoff of the second half, and that could be a bit of a dilemma for the Red Raiders that we would certainly like to see Uniontown avoid.
Here's the pitch. And running with the football is Keller up the far side of the field. He's going to get to the, going to put him down at the 19-yard line. That is a 1st down and a pickup of 12.
Good run there by Keller. Little inside flip. Keller able to avoid Kyler Tibby, who nearly had closed him out. 1st down for Connellsville.
3:45 to go in this quarter. 21-6 Falcons, and they're looking for more here. Here's Matthews. Looking. He's going to take off with it, and he'll pick up a few yards. Get to about the 18, so maybe about a 1-yard pickup there.
Yeah, good job by the Raiders collapsing the pocket, and when Matthews tried to step up, Uniontown maintained that containment they had created and did not allow him to slip between the tackles and gain any more than a few feet.
2nd and 8 for the Falcons. One receiver each way. Double sidecars back there with Matthews, and it's going to go to Keller. Keller, nowhere to go. The Red Raiders back there.
Lincoln Keller on the carry, drop 4 loss by number 56.
Great job by Connor Hebda.
Yep, he was the first one in there. Ball goes back to looks like the 21, so about a 3-yard loss on the play. Third
now,
down,
TJ,
11.
This is a situation again for Uniontown where, my goodness, you know, you've got them 3rd and long. Keep yourself in this game with a big stop.
3rd and 11 from the Uniontown 21. Gonna pitch it to Mickens. Cuts back to the inside. Mickens still on his feet. He's at the 10, and he'll be taken down at the 9-yard line. So it's a 12-yard pickup,
Mickens on the carry,
and it's a first down.
Mickens now with 140 yards. Uniontown just not quite able to find him. Connellsville loaded the strong side
12 yards on the carry.
with a triple set. Got good blocks out of the gate for Mickens, and then he really did the rest.
So 1st and goal from the 10 for the Falcons. Out of the pistol, Mickens behind Matthews. Matthews looking, all kind of time. Now he's going to go for the end zone and is caught in the back of the end zone. Double tip and pulling that in.
Matthews pass to Lincoln Keller.
Lincoln Keller in the back of the end zone, and the Falcons lead 27-6.
Uniontown nearly had the interception. The ball is tipped in the air. Then Keller actually tips it to himself and somehow is able to secure it as he falls to the turf. Great individual effort for Keller. Pretty good looking pass by Matthews. But Uniontown had the beat on it. That was nearly intercepted in the end zone.
So now it's 27-6 with the extra point coming. Hunter Brown on. Snap is down, extra point. Good. 1:31 left in the half. Connellsville 28 and Uniontown 6. We're back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Now is the perfect time to upgrade your outdoor area with a new fence from All Around Fence Company, conveniently located at 7896 National Pike, Uniontown. All Around Fence has been installing quality residential, commercial, and farm fencing for more than 45 years. Offering residential fencing including chain link, decorative aluminum, steel, and more, All Around Fence has the fence for you. All Around Fence is also your one-stop shop for Nutrena products and also carries livestock, equine, and pet supplies. So if you need to upgrade an existing fence, add a new gate, or are considering the installation of an all-new fence, All Around Fence has the answers you need. Visit them Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 to 1, or give them a call at 724-439-0331. To learn more, visit allaroundfence.com.
And we're back here at Falcon Stadium, and this kick will go into the end zone, so the Red Raiders will start at the 20. 1:31 to go in the half, down 28-6. TJ DeStefano and Josh Scully with you. Billy Dice behind the camera. Video stream sponsors, Uniontown Detailing and Montgomery Medical. Another out-of-town score brought to you by the sports medicine team at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Trinity now leading Laurel Highlands 27-0. About 2 minutes to go there before the half. And the last score for the Falcons, Matthews, his 3rd touchdown pass of the night to Lincoln Keller for 10 yards out. Keller's 2nd touchdown of the evening. So the Red Raiders are going to start at the 20-yard line here.
Plenty of time, 90 seconds. Get a chance to see Braden Hinsey show off his arm. Braden also center fielder for the Uniontown baseball team. He's certainly capable of doing it.
Handoff here. And a gain up to about the 31-yard line. And that was David Settles on the carry. First down for the Red Raiders up to the 31, a pickup of 11. Good to see Settles back.
Yeah.
He battled some injuries this year, Josh.
Yeah, he's a great young player. This is a young Uniontown team, quite a few sophomores.
He's
and
one of
juniors.
them.
Yeah.
Yep. So 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Under a minute now to go in the half here. 2 receivers each way. Shotgun for Hinsey. And Settles is back there with them. Hinsey. Pass caught by Radford. Radford spinning around. Gets up to about the 41.
We got a flag at the end of the play.
2, Gavin Redford. Uniontown just shy of the first down.
It was going to be a 2nd down and 1, but let's see what the flag is.
9 yards on the play. Ethan Foley on the tackle for Connellsville.
Could be against Uniontown. Reading some body language.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness, number 66 of the offense. 15-yard penalty. Still first down.
Aiden Brame. And that's a killer there. Ball goes back to the 25. 42 seconds to go in the half. So it's 1st and 16 for Uniontown here. Hinsey down the far side has Dugan, and it was behind him. Incomplete, underthrown. 2nd and 16. Clock stops with 37 seconds.
Good ball by Hinsey, just wide of the target. Dugan did have some space, too. If he makes that catch, if that ball drops in on him, he catches that at midfield and probably gets a solid 5 to 10 yards before a defender could have reached him. Connellsville in a very soft zone on that particular play.
So 2nd and 16 for the Red Raiders as they come to the line here. Only 37 seconds left, down 28-6. Hinsey looking. He's going to step up, throw incomplete. It was at the feet of Taylor Galloway. 3rd down and 16 now.
Great work there by the Connellsville defensive line, collapsing the pocket, forcing Hinsey to have to step up. Connellsville really getting a strong drive there from the left side of that defensive line.
Now, if the Falcons can get a stop here, Josh, they're going to still have some time, and they have all 3 of their timeouts as well. So they could have a chance to get some more points here before the break.
Well, TJ, let's hope that
that does not happen. Hinsey, look out. He's taken down in the backfield. And getting in there was number 58, Cooper Lembo. And that's a loss, they're going to say, about the 18-yard line.
And I think right now we have an official timeout to get the spot of the ball. Nope, timeout by the Falcons.
They take one with 21 seconds. We'll take a quick break and be back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
All right, we're back here. 21 seconds before the half. Connellsville 28, Uniontown 6. On our WNBS YouTube page, 86 meeting between these two schools. 4th and 24 for the Red Raiders. They will punt here. Connellsville has 2 timeouts still. Hunter Smithberger's on to punt for the Red Raiders. And he gets it away. Nice punt. Going to take a bounce for Uniontown as well. Keeps rolling, and it'll be down at the Connellsville 30-yard line. Nice job by Hunter Smithberger.
And perhaps even more importantly than that, the clock has worked all the way down to 5 seconds.
Yep.
Just the way Hunter planned it to happen.
That's exactly right. So most likely going to be our last play here of the quarter. We'll have our scoring summary and some stats coming up here at halftime for you. You'll also get to enjoy the bands and homecoming here as well at Connellsville tonight.
Yes, sir. Great crowd.
It is.
Beautiful evening.
So 5 seconds to go. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation here. Matthews, he's back. Things breaking down. He's going to step it up down the middle of the field, and it is tipped and incomplete. Intended receiver was Christian Thomas, and that'll be the end of the half with Connellsville leading Uniontown 28-6. 86 meeting between the two for the battle of the coal bucket. Halftime coming up next here. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Attention, Uniontown residents. When you head to the polls this November, remember to cast your vote for Uniontown City Councilman Jared Billy. Jared has proudly served as a council member for many years and is committed to serving all Uniontown residents with integrity, honesty, and old-fashioned hard work. So this fall, when you are considering your options on the ballot, remember to vote for Jared. He's working for you. Vote Jared Billy this November for Uniontown City Council.
Paid for by the candidate.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amador Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Are you ready to indulge in the best pizza around? Are you looking for a lunch or dinner spot with all your favorite Italian classics coupled with mouth-watering daily specials? Then it's time to visit 2G Brothers Pizza, located at 123 Matthew Drive in Uniontown. Specials and customer favorites include Thursday's Sicilian-style pizza and Saturday's chicken parmesan. Call 724-439-5600 today and let 2G Brothers handle the rest. Your taste buds will be glad you did.
Marcon Building Supply has provided the tri-state area with ready-mix concrete and building supplies for decades. Family-owned and operated and built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and exceptional quality, Marcon is your local leader for ready-mix concrete, precast, lumber, tools, electrical, plumbing, lawn care, and general building supply needs. Visit the store in Markleysburg or call Marcon today at 724-329-5542. Marcon Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home building and construction needs. Now is the perfect time to upgrade your outdoor area with a new fence from All Around Fence Company, conveniently located at 7896 National Pike, Uniontown. All Around Fence has been installing quality residential, commercial, and farm fencing for more than 45 years, offering residential fencing including chain link, decorative aluminum, steel, and more. All Around Fence has the fence for you. All Around Fence is also your one-stop shop for nutrient products and also carries livestock, equine, and pet supplies. So if you need to upgrade an existing fence, add a new gate, or are considering the installation of an all-new fence, All Around Fence has the answers you need. Visit them Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Or give them a call at 724-439-0331. To learn more, visit allaroundfence.com.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
And back here at Falcon Stadium, it's halftime. Connellsville leads Uniontown. The battle for the old coal bucket, 28-6. Connellsville over Uniontown. TJ DeStefano, Josh Scully with you. Billy Dice is behind the camera. And our halftime show is brought to you by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. And our halftime stats, they're being brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, now located in the Health First Medical Center building on Route 119. Near the Fayette County Fairgrounds. The Red Raiders, they got the scoring started first at the 9:13 mark of the first quarter. Cam Dugan, a 19-yard touchdown pass to Taylor Galloway. Extra point was no good, and Uniontown a 6-0 lead, but since then it has been all Connellsville. They have scored 4 times. 2 of those in the first quarter. At the first was at 6:39. Caden Matthews, a 31-yard touchdown pass to Lincoln Keller. Hunter Brown, extra point, made it 7-6 in favor of the Falcons. Then at 2:30 in the first quarter, Matthews, 42-yard touchdown pass to Christian Thomas. After Brown's extra point, made it 14-6 Falcons after 1. As we began the second quarter, at the 11:28 mark, Connellsville struck again. Jaden Mickens, a 2-yard touchdown run. Hunter Brown added the extra point, 21-6 in favor of the Falcons. And then with 1:31 left in that second quarter, Caden Matthews, his 3rd touchdown pass of the night. It was a 10-yarder to Lincoln Keller, his 2nd of the night. Hunter Brown's extra point, and that takes us to the halftime score of 28-6. In favor of Connellsville.
Well, TJ, I think it's fair to say right now, if you're Uniontown, when Connellsville receives this opening kickoff of the second half, you absolutely need to stop. And it would be a great time for a takeaway, maybe a really big play, a second half defining play. Certainly the secondary in Uniontown has been very close to a few interceptions so far in this game. I thought maybe Matthews had even fumbled at one point. And Uniontown has, at times, got some really excellent pressure on Matthews. It has sort of come in waves. There have been times where Matthews stood in a clean pocket and had all the time in the world, and then other times Uniontown immediately had him under fire. So we would like, obviously, for Uniontown to do more of the latter. If Uniontown can get that stop to begin the second half, we need a score. You have 2 quarters, plenty of time for football here in Connellsville. Plenty of time, TJ, to still win this coal bucket. I want to see the coal bucket at Uniontown Area High School. I don't want us to have to work so hard next year, TJ, to get that photo. TJ, here's what I really want. I want you to be able to come and find me at Bill Power Stadium next year and say, Josh, we want to know where the coal bucket is. And I will say, TJ, I'm your man. It's right here in the press box.
There you go.
As a matter of fact.
I like it.
But we need Uniontown,
We
for the
do.
Red Raiders to stay in this game. They need a stop. And they need a score.
They do.
And if you can get this, let's say 28, even 28-13, 28-14.
Yeah.
I still think there's some hope.
I agree. And another update on our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the sports medicine team at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Trinity leads Laurel Highlands 34-0 at the half. Here it's 28-6 in favor of Connellsville. We'll be back with more of a halftime show and some stats on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson bring more than 2 decades of specialized experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general cleaning services and some landscaping services too. So, whatever your outdoor needs might be, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call 724-415-9183.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish our local football teams and fans the very best in 2025 and remind you that our board-certified gastroenterologists are always here to help you and your family with a wide variety of GI health issues. Lastly, please consider a screening colonoscopy. It's a 30-minute painless test that could save your life.
Hello, my name is James Santilli, and I'm asking for your vote this November for Fayette County Recorder of Deeds. As a lifelong county resident, it would be an honor to represent you. I have lived my life, both personally and professionally, treating others how I would want to be treated, always with the foundation of good faith, recognizing we all have so much in common. I am seeking a political position, but it should be an apolitical office. That's my promise. I hope you will consider voting for me this November.
Paid for by the candidate.
Your heat on the fritz? Did your AC stop working? Your pipes backed up? Did your lights go out? Well, for all your heating, air conditioning, electric, and plumbing emergencies, CHIPS Residential Services is here for you. Located right in Uniontown and offering 24-hour emergency service, let the experts at CHIPS help you through all your emergency needs as well as installation and regular service. Call 724-366-8046 to get the help you need today. Your hometown team of technicians, CHIPS Residential Services.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Hello, this is Gary Frankhauser of the law firm of Davis & Davis. One of the most important investments that one can make is the purchase of their home. We at Davis & Davis have vast experience in handling all aspects of these transactions, including the review of contracts, the title examinations, and finalizing all aspects of the closing process to make sure our clients have a smooth and hassle-free experience. If you'd like our help in these transactions, please contact us at Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799.
Savings is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with an Education Club saving account at First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Your future dreams will start adding up. Plus, you may qualify for a scholarship upon high school graduation. Visit any First Federal branch to start saving today. For more information on account rules and scholarship eligibility, visit ffgc.bank. Best wishes to our local teams from First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. NMLS number 458729, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
And back here, halftime at Falcon Stadium, 28-6 in favor of Connellsville. And Josh is going to have some stats for you now.
So we'll start with the penalties because we had wanted to see for the Red Raiders a clean game. And actually the penalties have been relatively even through the first half. Uniontown has been penalized 4 times for a total of 40 yards. Connellsville 3 times for a total of 30 yards. So in that regard, the two teams have been relatively equal. Also for Uniontown, of course, they started off with that initial drive. They opened the scoring with a touchdown pass from Cam Dugan to Galloway, a 19-yard touchdown pass to put Uniontown up 6-0. But just before that, Hinsey hit Gavin Radford for what has been Uniontown's longest play of the night, a 46-yard completion where Radford truly climbed the ladder. Well, to be specific, he climbed a falcon and made the catch while soaring through the air. It was an awesome catch. Hinsey, since then, has one completion to Dugan. He has thrown an interception as well. On the ground for Uniontown, 3 different players have carried the football. Thomas has carried 3 times for 2 yards. Dugan 1 time for 3 yards. Settles leads all Uniontown rushers with 11 yards. On the Connellsville side, speaking of rushers, we really need to start with Jaden Mickens. 15 carries for 140 yards and a touchdown. And, TJ, I really hope you started him on your fantasy team this week.
No, I wish I did.
That's over 20 fantasy points. If you want to look at it that way in the first half, that's a pretty good first half.
Next week I'll start him.
Yeah, got to get him in the lineup. At least use
That's
him at your flex spot. Lincoln Keller, 5 carries for 33 yards. Keller has also done some damage through the air. He's got 3 catches tonight, including 2 touchdown grabs, 1 for 31 yards, 1 for 9 yards. The other touchdown pass thrown by Caden Matthews tonight went to Thomas, the big Connellsville receiver, 6'2", 200 pounds. He caught a 42-yard touchdown pass. We'll say a lot of yak yardage on that particular catch. Speaking of Connellsville's receivers, otherwise we've seen a few others targeted, but generally speaking, Matthews has done his damage through the air via Keller and Thomas so far in this first half of play. The only other player of note to put some stats on the sheet for Connellsville is Farrell, who is listed at tight end on their roster, 6'1", 212 pounds, another big target. He was 1 for 3 in the first half with a carry in the early goings of the contest. For Connellsville, the 1 turnover so far, an interception by Mickens. And, TJ, when you look at the history of this matchup, this game unfortunately starting to look like some of the other more recent contests between Connellsville and Uniontown. Let's take a brief moment and look at those. If we roll the clock back to 2017, Connellsville wins in Uniontown at Bill Power Stadium 46-33. A lot of offense in that game. I would love to see this game sort of blow up into that type of contest in the second half and see the Red Raiders come out and really storm some points onto the board. In 2018, Connellsville won here in Falcon territory. I love that as you approach the stadium, they have that banner over the street.
I loved,
It says,
it was
"Welcome to
nice.
Falcon Country." Connellsville won in 2018, 64-19. They won in 2019, 42-17. They won in 2024 last year at Bill Power Stadium, 27-6, a final that was remarkably close to the score we have right now at halftime. For those Uniontown faithful who are listening tonight, if you turn back the clock to 2008, Uniontown was on the winning side of a high-scoring affair. The Raiders dropped 45 points on August 29, 2008 against the Falcons, winning that game 45-7. But I do think TJ, and I will certainly stand on this, if Uniontown is going to have a chance in this game, they need that quick stop.
They do.
And they need a score early going in the third quarter, and they need to slow down Mickens. Mickens has done enough damage. Whoever is playing me in fantasy football this week, look out, because Mickens has probably lit up your phone with quite a few notifications. He's got the interception, too. I don't know that he gets points for that. 15 carries, 140 yards. That's a good night's work. He's got a half of football left.
It has been. And again, our halftime stats, they were brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, now located at the Health First Medical Center building on Route 119 near the Fayette County Fairgrounds. And the halftime show brought to you by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Our video stream sponsors, Uniontown Detailing and Montgomery Medical. It's homecoming, and we're going to step aside here. You can watch the festivities here on the WMBS YouTube page. Our halftime score is Connellsville 28, Uniontown 6, beating 86 between the two teams here. And this is our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. And we're going to take we have about 3 minutes here. Teams coming back out onto the field before the second half. It's 28-6 in favor of Connellsville over Uniontown. Back with more on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Busy day? Feeling unwell? Don't feel like driving, but need your prescriptions? No worries. Farmana Pharmacy delivers to your home or workplace for free. Stay comfy at home or focused at work. Farmana Pharmacy delivers Monday through Friday, so you don't have to worry about picking up your prescriptions. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Phone 724-626-9600 or visit farmanapharmacy.com. Farmana Pharmacy, prescription care and convenience delivered.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Do you have a job around the house that you just aren't sure how to tackle? Then it's time to call Fulham's Full Service, your Best in Fayette Gold Medal winner for professional maintenance and handyman. Fully licensed and insured, owner Cody Fulham does it all, from home renovations and repairs to landscaping and auto detailing. Needless to say, he's ready to help you. Call Fulham's today at 724-466-4194 and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their projects and the work they can do for you.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering UPA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
All right, back here at Falcon Stadium, it's 28-6 in favor of Connellsville over Uniontown. TJ DeStefano, Josh Scully with you. Billy Dice is behind the camera. We're on our WMBS YouTube page. Our video stream sponsors tonight, Uniontown Detailing and Montgomery Medical. As teams back out on the field, Uniontown's in the all-white with the white helmets and the maroon numbers and trim. They're going to go right to left here. Connellsville in the blue with the blue helmets, going left to right. Connellsville will get the ball to start this second half.
And TJ, Uniontown, of course, would love a stop. A quick stop would be best of all, given the 2 quarters of play, plenty of time on one hand, but on the other hand, you can sense, and here's a squib kick that's covered up by the Falcons. You can start to sense some urgency now. You need 3 scores to tie.
And it looks like it'll be recovered at about their 40-yard line.
So the Falcons will start at their own 40-yard line here, as we're just underway in the second half. 86 beating between the two schools.
We'll see if Uniontown also able to get after Matthews on this drive. Certainly they need to keep an eye on Mickens Mickens again good for 140 yards in that first half. And he is split back look. He's to the left of Matthews.
But Keller's going to get it. He is going nowhere. Marcus Evans, he made a couple big sacks there in that second quarter, Josh, and he's in the backfield again.
Good start for Uniontown. That's exactly what you need. Get Connellsville behind the chains. Uniontown has done well, again, in waves. I think that's probably the best way to say it. There have been a few possessions where their defense has really just come to life and has even dominated with some great athleticism, some great speed, and certainly they need that kind of sequence right now.
So a 2nd and 15 after the 5-yard loss. Here's the pitch. This is Mickens, left side. He's taken down. Another nice job by the Red Raiders. And in the backfield this time was David Settles. And the Uniontown defense coming up big here, 3rd and long for the Falcons.
Well, geez, TJ, I don't know if I like that for fantasy purposes. I just lost 0.2 of a point.
But for the purposes of this game, we like this.
Yes. 3rd and long, and obviously now Uniontown needs to keep their eye on a little bit of everything. Obviously some big targets in Gino Farrell and Christian Thomas. Matthews also certainly capable of running himself if necessary.
Here's Matthews on 3rd and 7. Steps up, going down the middle of the field, has a man open. It's caught. Christian Thomas. Look out. Thomas is going to get into the end zone. And the Falcons on the board again, 34-6.
Thomas again, just a tremendous target for this Connellsville team, a huge target. And it doesn't hurt that he is more or less wide open there. Thomas had a big catch in the first half, too. One that went for 42 yards and a score. This one goes for 67 yards and a score. Another big play with 10:24 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
So this is the 4th touchdown pass for Matthews tonight. Thomas has 2 of them, and Keller has the other 2. And here's the extra point by Brown. It's good. 35-6. Connellsville over Uniontown with 10:24 to go in the 3rd. And it's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Ready to score big on your next home? Well, great news. Huge savings are waiting for you at Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon. From open floor plans perfect for game day parties to energy-efficient homes that will help you save money all season long, these homes are built to deliver. Don't wait on the sidelines. Make the winning play today and find the home that fits your family and lifestyle. Visit Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon at 4500 Route 51.
And we're back here at Falcon Stadium, 35-6. We have a flag on the play here on the kickoff.
Maybe offsides.
Caden Matthews, 67-yard touchdown pass to Christian Thomas.
5-yard penalty, re-kick.
And they'll re-kick it here, 5-yard penalty. Also on our out-of-town scoreboard, the sports medicine team at Uniontown, or WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Trinity 41, Laurel Highlands nothing. That's in the 3rd quarter. They're now in the mercy rule there. Here it's 35-6. Connellsville leads Uniontown. And we have 10:24 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Well, Uniontown has their work cut out for them. They are trailing by 29 points. They really need a big drive here, and another flag.
Yeah, another flag on this one. It's fielded out of the air by Marcus Evans around the 40.
Kick catch interference, number 44, Connellsville, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Kick catch interference on the Falcons. Ethan Foley.
Interestingly, TJ, you could look at it in this way. Connellsville has given Uniontown 20 yards to start this drive by the time you include the interference and the illegal procedure.
So the Red Raiders are going to start at the Connellsville 45 here. Down 35-6. Hinsey fakes the handoff. Now he's going to take off with it, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain, second down and 10.
May have been a broken play there.
Stephanie, we do have a winner on the 50-50. Report to the press box. Stephanie.
So far, we can say this for Connellsville's Christian Thomas. He only catches touchdowns. He tends to catch very, very long touchdowns, as a matter of fact. Two catches, 109 yards. Both go for scores.
Yep, 42 and 67. 9:35 to go here in the third. Second and 10 for the Red Raiders. Dugan, the motion man to the right. Hinsey, across the middle, was behind Radford. So it's incomplete. It'll be third and 10.
Gavin Radford, incomplete.
Again, good pressure there from Connellsville. Michael Thomas able to step up and pick up for Connellsville number 55, Chance DeTone, who had split the guard and center on the Uniontown side, and Thomas able to buy Hinsey an extra second. Now the Red Raiders are going to face third and 10. And I think, TJ, you probably go for it on fourth down, so if you want to break this into two smaller gains, you could do that.
Shotgun again for Hinsey. Looking to the sideline for the play here. Twins to the right, one here to the left, the near side. Hinsey going down the field deep, looking for Radford. Again, overshoots some good coverage there for Connellsville's Rocco Farrell. Fourth and 10.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 77 of Connellsville. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Ryan Brown roughing the passer. So that gives Uniontown a first down.
Yeah. And the penalty pendulum really swings toward the Falcons here in the second half. That's 35 penalty yards so far in the third quarter. And we've not yet played 3 minutes.
So the ball is the 30 now of Connellsville. And the drive continues for Uniontown. Oh, Thomas. Connellsville thinks they have it.
Not good.
And it is. Connellsville recovers the fumble. So it looked like Uniontown was in business there, and they cough it up, and the Falcons will take over with 9:11 to go, up 35-6, and they will start at their own 32.
Well, TJ, that was, I'm sure, not what the Red Raiders had in mind, especially after the roughing the passer call. Put them in relatively good position. Now another opportunity for Connellsville to, I suppose they've already got the insurance score. They can really start to pad some stats now.
Here's Matthews with it on 1st and 10. Running, big hole up the middle, 35-40. Coming to the outside at the 45-50. He'll be taken down hard by Taylor Galloway around the Uniontown 45-yard line.
Matthews tackled by number 11, Taylor Galloway.
You have to separate some players there.
Down to the Uniontown 45.
Hopefully some cooler heads will prevail.
23 yards on the play.
Just some frustration.
23-yard pickup there by Matthews. Another score update on the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the sports medicine team at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. 48-0 Trinity over Laurel Highlands. Running clock there in the third quarter, about 4.5 to go. Here we have 8:39 to go. Here's Mickens, and Mickens will get to the 40. 5-yard pickup, second down and 5.
Mickens on the carry, brought down by number 19, Nate Heiss.
Nate Heiss on that stop.
Uniontown, of course, back on the road again next week, TJ, heading into the state of Maryland, Garrett County, to take on Southern Garrett.
Yep, that'll be the last game of the year. Mickens swings it out left side. Keller, knocks a man over, stays on his feet. Keller up the far sideline. There is a flag down.
Flag on the near sideline, quite a ways away from the play.
The gain is to the 26 of Uniontown for right now. So right now it will be a 15-yard pickup here, but let's see what the flag is. 7:53 to go in the third. 35-6 Connellsville.
And this one's going to be against the Falcons.
Unnecessary roughness, number 77 of the offense. 15-yard penalty from the foul. Replay, second down.
Ryan Brown again, a personal foul.
Still a manageable situation for Connellsville.
So from the spot of the foul, so it's at the 45 of Uniontown.
Essentially, this is 2nd and 10.
Yep.
Maybe a long 10 at most.
Out of a pistol formation here, Matthews. He's going to give it to Mickens. Mickens, burst of speed, and Mickens is gone. Just emerged from the POW into the end zone. 45-yard run for Jaden Mickens. It's now 41-6.
Mickens hit another gear there, TJ, as soon as he got through some initial contact at the line of scrimmage and realized he had reached the second level of that defense. He turned on the jets. I don't know, and we've seen him do a lot. Some great agility tonight and really good awareness of where he is on the field. Obviously, may attribute that to some good vision on his part, too. Have not quite seen that speed. That was some real breakaway speed.
It was. His second run of the night, he had a 2-yard run back in the second quarter. Extra point by Brown is good. 42-6, Connellsville leads Uniontown, and we have 7:24 to go in the third, and this is the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Concerned about your heart health? At WVU Medicine, we believe your heart deserves world-class care, close to home and always within reach. Our non-invasive cardiology team uses advanced tests like stress tests and cardiac MRI to diagnose and monitor heart conditions without surgery. Call 877-WVU, the number 4HRT, or visit wvumedicine.org/heart.
And the short kick on the squib there was fielded by Tayshawn Jackson. So the Red Raiders will have it in Connellsville territory at the 42-yard line. 42-6 here. And now we'll have the running clock the rest of the way. Mickens there, a 45-yard touchdown run.
Really great run by Mickens. Great blocking up front initially. Mickens came right through the middle. That was essentially rolling right through the A-gap, right through the middle of the defense, and there was no catching him after he got about 10 or 15 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Thomas on the first play here for the Red Raiders. He'll get to the 37. That's an 8-yard pickup.
6 yards on the carry.
Make it 6 yards to the 37.
Mickens right now for Connellsville, nearly 190 yards on the ground.
Wow.
On 18 carries.
And 2 touchdowns. Big night for Jaden Mickens. 2nd down and 4 coming up here at the 37 of Connellsville, Red Raiders. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here's a handoff again. And going nowhere and being driven back is Thomas. Looks like they'll give him a yard to the 36, and that's all. 3rd down and 3.
Well, at this point for Uniontown, TJ, with the clock running for the remainder of the game, you'd like to see the Red Raiders put together a few drives, maybe build some momentum in anticipation of their matchup next week with Southern Garrett. Connellsville will have an interesting matchup, too, next week. They're going to be hosting Fairmont Senior from Fairmont, West Virginia. Fairmont Senior off to a great start this season. That is a very, very exciting team coming from Marion County.
Yeah, both of these teams, this is year 5 playing independent for Uniontown. This is the 2nd year for Connellsville playing an independent schedule. 3rd and 3 for the Red Raiders. Hinsey. Quick pass out to Galloway. Galloway, he's taken down just inside the 30. Had a burst of speed there, but running up his back was Ethan Foley. It is a 1st down, though. What speed for Taylor Galloway.
7 yards on the pass play.
Down to the 29. And a fresh set of downs for the Red Raiders. Clock continues to go. 4:46 to go here, 3rd quarter. Running clock the rest of the way. And a 42-6 advantage for Connellsville. Well on their way right now, Josh, to keeping the coal bucket for a 7th straight year.
I have a feeling that will probably prove to be true.
Yeah, looks like we're going to have to be searching it down again next year. And trying to get out of a couple tackles. There was Jackson.
Look out.
He does still. He's reversing field. Back near midfield, but he's taken down. It's going to be a huge loss on the play. Once again, it was Ethan Foley, but Jackson was trying to do whatever he could to keep that play alive, but unfortunately it's going to turn into a big disaster. It's going to go back to the 48-yard line. A huge loss on the play for Uniontown.
Looks like a loss of 19, given the spot.
Ball at the 48 of Connellsville now. 2nd and 28. 2 receivers each way. Hinsey's back. And it's picked off. Threw it right to Ryan Showman, and he is going to take it the whole way down to the 25-yard line on the interception.
Well, on top of their success running the ball tonight, obviously Connellsville was success through the air too, but they are also now significantly winning the turnover battle. 3rd turnover of the night. All of them going the Falcons' way, unfortunately.
And the clock will start again. 42-6, Connellsville coming up on the 3-minute mark here of the 3rd quarter. And now the Falcons have it at the Uniontown 25. We got a receiver each way here. Split backs, or 2 sidecars there, and it's going to be Keller getting this one. Keller spinning right up the middle, still on his feet, taking about 2 or 3 Red Raiders with him inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. That's a 1st down on a gain of 11.
Great work there by Keller. Kept his body moving, kept the legs moving. Kind of was on spin cycle there at one point, TJ. He had a few Raiders holding on to him, and he just spun through probably 2 tackles consecutively. Just kept spinning around. He's probably dizzy right now. Mickens back in.
Pistol formation, one receiver out to the left here. This is Mickens. Mickens straight ahead, still on his feet. Tried to get out of a tackle, or out of the tackle there of Tayshawn Jackson, but Jackson able to haul him down at about the 11 after 3 yards.
And Mickens now has exactly 190 yards on 19 carries, averaging 10 yards a carry. That's not too bad.
Not at all. 1:48 rolling clock here. 2nd and 7 for the Falcons at the 11 of Uniontown. Twins to the left side, pistol formation here. And this one is going to be incomplete. It was intended for Parker Lembo. It'll be incomplete. 2nd down and 7 coming up.
Matthews has not been off the mark too much tonight. He's just trying to swing that one out. Uniontown had it relatively well played. I don't think much would have happened even if that ball had been completed. 3rd down and 7 yards to go now for the Falcons, who are closing in on another score, TJ.
And we're under a minute to go here in the 3rd now. 3rd and 7. It's 42-6 Connellsville. They're at the Uniontown 11. Got a banana bunch of receivers to the left side here. The pitch is going left. It's Mickens. Ball's out. Then Mickens, I believe, falls on it, picks it up. And is he going to get in? Yes. The ball bounced off the turf right back to Mickens, and he takes it in.
Jaden Mickens.
Just like they drew it up, TJ.
Exactly how they drew it up. 48-6. Wow.
So Mickens recovers his own fumble, takes it in for a score. And now Mickens unofficially with over 200 rushing yards on this evening.
And 3 scores.
3 touchdowns, 201 yards on 20 carries as it stands right now. Connellsville looking for their 49th point.
Brown on for the extra point. And everything works.
Kick by Brown is good.
And the score is 49-6 in favor of Connellsville over Uniontown. And this is our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering UPA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson bring more than 2 decades of specialized experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general cleaning services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs might be, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call 724-415-9183.
And as we come back here, Taylor Galloway on the return up to the 30 for Uniontown. They're now down 49-6. Mickens on an 11-yard touchdown run, 3rd of the night. TJ DeStefano, Josh Scully, Billy Dice behind the camera. Again, on our WMBS YouTube page, our video stream sponsors, Uniontown Detailing and Montgomery Medical. And our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the sports medicine team at the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Trinity over Laurel Highlands, 48-0. They have about 3.5 minutes to go in the game. They're in the mercy rule as well. And that's going to do it here for the 3rd quarter, 49-6 Connellsville. After 3, back with the 4th quarter on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Hey everybody, Friday night under the lights are back. High school football is more than a game. It's about community, teamwork, and pride. Just like our local heroes who serve our nation. Fayette County Recorder of Deeds is proud to honor our veterans with the Veteran ID program. By recording your DD2 14, veterans can receive a secure photo ID and access discounts at participating local businesses. Support our student athletes. Support our veterans. Together we build a stronger Fayette County.
And back for the fourth quarter here. TJ DeStefano, Josh Scully, Billy Dice behind the camera. We're at Falcon Stadium, all Connellsville, 49-6. And again, the mercy rule in effect here. We just had a 2-yard loss there by Gavin Radford, so it's second down and 12 now for the Red Raiders at their own 28.
And again, TJ, right now I think Uniontown would just serve themselves well to build some momentum going into next week. Next week, a winnable matchup against Southern Garrett.
Yep, there's Jackson. He gets back over the 30. Let's see, puts him at the 32. So he gets about 4 yards.
And Nicholson on the tackle for Connellsville.
Brings up a third down.
4 yards on the play.
It's always incredible, TJ, how quickly these games move once the mercy rule takes effect.
Yep. Straight up 9 o'clock here. Coming up on the 10-minute mark here of this game. Hinsey across the middle, caught by Radford. Taken down at about the 42. Nice tackle there by Nicholson for Connellsville, but not before a first down. Up to the 43.
Nice catch there by Radford. He's done that a few times tonight. First down for the Red Raiders. Maybe the beginning of a strong fourth quarter drive here for Uniontown. The Red Raiders will travel to Garrett County, Maryland next week to meet the Southern Garrett Rams, who are right now 2-4 on the season. Southern Garrett actually winning against Tucker County, West Virginia right now 14-6, so they may be picking up their third win of the season tonight.
Heiss with it. He's at the 50, 45. Nice stiff arm, and he'll go out of bounds just shy the 35 in Connellsville territory. About 21-yard pickup there.
Yeah, good-looking run after the catch by Heiss, too. And good job by Hinsey to find Heiss there. Heiss had sort of broke open.
22 yards on the play.
Did a nice job running his route, and Hinsey did a nice job with the pass, too, in the sense that although there was not a defender especially nearby, Heiss was led by Hinsey's pass into more open space, and he gets the yards after the catch there as well.
And we have whistles on this play as Thomas is taken down on the carry.
Short loss there for Thomas. That was his 7th carry of the evening.
About the 36 now. Second down, 11.
See Braden Hinsey here with a sidecar to his left. 2 receivers split out wide to the left. He'll go that way.
He's going left. There's Galloway. Or that's Evans, I should say. Marcus Evans up the far sideline. And is he in?
And that's
there
a Red Raider touchdown, TJ. We like that.
36-yard pass. Marcus Evans. And Uniontown, their first score since the start of this game.
Good job by Evans getting to the sideline and really just outrunning the defense there. Hinsey threw a nice ball, didn't have to do too much. Evans did the heavy lifting there. 36-yard score for Evans. Couple of nice completions on that drive, TJ.
It was. So the Red Raiders back on the board here. And they had the first score of this game, but nothing since. Marcus Evans has had a couple, we've mentioned his names a couple times on the defensive side of the ball, coming up with a couple sacks. But he gets a touchdown here. 49-12 now. 7:41 left here. Extra point coming for Nick Smith. And it is no good. 49-12 with 7:41 to go. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Busy day? Feeling unwell? Don't feel like driving, but need your prescriptions? No worries. Farmana Pharmacy delivers to your home or workplace for free. Stay comfy at home or focused at work. Farmana Pharmacy delivers Monday through Friday, so you don't have to worry about picking up your prescriptions. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Phone 724-626-9600 or visit farmanapharmacy.com. Farmana Pharmacy, prescription care and convenience delivered.
All right, back here at Falcon Stadium, 49-12 now. Connellsville leads Uniontown. Braden Hinsey, a 36-yard touchdown pass to Marcus Evans, another missed extra point. Falcons on the return here, and that is Jeremy Jenkins on the return, and he's going to get up to about, looks like the 35-yard line here for the Falcons. Want to mention a final score. Trinity beat Laurel Highlands 48-0. That was on the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by the Sports Medicine team at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital.
Have not seen yet a score on the Albert Gallatin Brownsville game, TJ. Albert Gallatin, of course, now chasing the perfect season with 2 games to go. They got Brownsville tonight. Brownsville still looking for their first win. Albert Gallatin will host Weir, West Virginia, next week.
And we'll be broadcasting that game on our social media next Friday. See if the Colonials can go undefeated.
Russell Miller on the carry for Connellsville. 4 yards on the carry.
Would certainly be great for them. Really awesome season, and especially as of late, Albert Gallatin has really been steamrolling their opponents. Couple of high-scoring wins early in the season, but since then, the Colonials have been the complete package.
2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Falcons. And now some new players in. Dylan Lytle in there, the ball carrier. He's going to have a first down up to about the 49. To the up to the Connellsville 49.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 3, 15-yard penalty after the run, first down.
They call a face mask on Zion Hopes. So that takes the ball all the way down to the 36-yard line of Uniontown.
And again, now under 6 minutes to play.
49-12, all Connellsville here. And we have a stop here, and Uniontown takes a timeout with 5:36 left. 49-12 is our score.
And we'll see next week, TJ, for these 2 teams, how they're able to conclude the season. Connellsville, again, playing host to Fairmont Senior. Fairmont Senior off to a great start this season. One of 3 high schools in the Fairmont, West Virginia area. They're 5-1, looking for their, presumably, will get their 6th win of the season tonight. Fairmont Senior, of course, in the news quite a bit here in southwestern Pennsylvania, as we've seen some players from our region migrate in that direction and join the Polar Bears. Fairmont Senior is, in fact, the Polar Bears. They take that name from back in the day when their head coach, Coach Ice, originally were called Ice's Men. Over time, that evolved into Polar Bears. They're beating Elkins, West Virginia right now, 26-10. If they win that game, they'll be 6-1, and they'll make the journey to the Keystone State next week to take on the Falcons right here at Falcon Stadium.
So after the timeout here, it is a 1st and 10, and now we have,
looks like offsides against Uniontown.
Offsides on the defense, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Should say this too, TJ. The halftime performances by both bands tonight, excellent, and I loved the festivity for the Connellsville homecoming. They did a really, really good job.
They did. That's some pyro and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And running there with the football, that's Jeffrey Nicholson, the quarterback, and he's going to get down close to the 20-yard line. They're going to put him down at the 21, about a 10-yard pickup there. And there is a flag on the play. So it stops the clock with 5:13 left.
Holding, number 62 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Still first down.
So it's on Connellsville. And puts it back at the 41. $5:10 to go. 49-12, Connellsville. It's 1st and 15 for the Falcons. New quarterback in there is Cooper Wilson. Stays on his feet, and he'll throw it incomplete. I believe the intended receiver there was Evan Gearson. Be 2nd and 15.
More flags coming on here, TJ. 2 flags on the field. And at this point, we maybe will just be grateful to see these 4.5 minutes run off the clock before anyone does anything that they may regret later.
So this is going to be 7 in a row for Connellsville. That'll make the lead in the series 41-36-9. Meeting 86.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 23 of the defense. 15-yard penalty. That is his first unsportsmanlike for the game.
It was Nizay Thomas there with that unsportsmanlike. Takes it down to the 26-yard line. Where it'll be 1st and 10. Clock now going again. 4:30 left in this game. Handoff here, straight up the middle. That's Darius Grooms. Gets to the 20, about a 6-yard pickup.
Connellsville getting some younger players off their bench, some work here in the late stages of this game.
Always good to see. Get some of the younger guys in there, some playing time.
Darius Grooms on the carry for Connellsville. 6 yards on the carry.
2nd down and 4. Just under 4 minutes left. Wilson, the quarterback now, a sophomore. A receiver each way, split backs. Here comes a handoff.
Look at
Nice
this.
job on the fake, coming to the outside. And that was Wilson. Had me faked out. I thought he handed that ball off, and he swings out here to the left side and gets to the 5-yard line. Make it the 4-yard line. A 16-yard pickup for Cooper Wilson.
Good work there by Tayshawn Jackson to run him down and not surrender the easy score to Connellsville. It would not have taken much to just let him run the rest of the way, TJ, but Jackson not letting that happen. Ball spotted at the 5-yard line.
Under 3 minutes to go. Falcons have a 1st and goal at the 5. Now in at quarterback is Jeffrey Nicholson, freshman. He's going to take it. He's running to the right side. Now he's going to throw for the end zone, and it was dropped in the end zone. That was Elijah Brady. Had it and dropped it.
Good-looking ball there, too. That was a fastball to the back of the end zone. That one could break some fingers.
2:20, clock continues to wind here. 2nd and goal for the Falcons at the 5. So Uniontown, they're going to drop 6 in a row now, go to 2-7. Connellsville's going to snap a 7-game losing streak, and they'll improve to 2-7.
Yeah, great night for Connellsville. They had not won since the first week of the season, so I'm sure they're pleased to get back in the win column.
Here comes Wilson dancing around, runs into his own player, then he'll get in. Yes, ran into his own player, but he gets into the end zone. Cooper Wilson, a 5-yard run, 55-12. $1:47 left. Extra point coming here. Alex Mayhaw on for the extra point now. And that's good. 56-12. Connellsville over Uniontown. And this is the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Savings is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with an Education Club saving account at First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Your future dreams will start adding up. Plus, you may qualify for a scholarship upon high school graduation. Visit any First Federal branch to start saving today. For more information on account rules and scholarship eligibility, visit ffgc.bank. Best wishes to our local teams from First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. NMLS number 458729, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And back for the kickoff here, dropped by the Red Raiders. And then picking it back up there was Zion Hopes. Be at the 25.
Hopes, very fortunate there that football came back to him off the bounce.
Fred Barco made the tackle for Connellsville.
Cooper Wilson, 5-yard score there for Connellsville to make it 56-12.
TJ, we got to see a lot of history tonight. Another edition of the Coal Bucket Game.
Yep, number 86.
Got our photo taken in front of the John Woodruff tree.
We tracked down the coal bucket.
That's right.
Your first picture with the coal bucket. Last year I got it with Gary, and Gary Frankhauser and I got it last year. So that means next year I got to go for the 3-peat,
That's right.
But unfortunately, we're going to have to be looking on the Connellsville sideline again next year for it.
Yeah, hopefully Uniontown. This is a young Raider team, so certainly we're looking forward to potentially another meeting with the Falcons next season. We'll see if that's
with the scheduling and if they're able to get it in there.
Right. See if that's possible. For many years, Connellsville and Uniontown, that was the first game of the season, early part of this century for both of the teams. Your week 0 contest, if you will.
Yep. That's really the week 0 when they brought that back. That's really when it revived that rivalry. Here's Jackson.
Jackson's on his feet.
Look at this, up the near side. 35-30, taken down at the 30-yard line. We've seen some bright spots from Tayshawn Jackson this year, and he's only a junior for the Red Raiders, Josh.
Yeah, 44 yards on that carry. Nice work there by Jackson.
And that's going to bring it down to 10 seconds. That's probably going to do it here. I don't know if Uniontown, they're going to try to run one more play.
They're trying to get one more. Will they get it?
And
yes,
they
just
do.
in time.
Hinsey rolling to his left. He's in trouble, and he is going to be taken down. So that's how the game will end as Connellsville wins the 82nd meeting and keeps the coal bucket another year. The final score is 56-12, and we'll be back to talk all about it here on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Are you ready to indulge in the best pizza around? Are you looking for a lunch or dinner spot with all your favorite Italian classics coupled with mouth-watering daily specials? Then it's time to visit 2G Brothers Pizza, located at 123 Matthew Drive in Uniontown. Specials and customer favorites include Thursday's Sicilian-style pizza and Saturday's chicken parmesan. Call 724-439-5600 today and let 2G Brothers handle the rest. Your taste buds will be glad you did.
Concerned about your heart health? At WVU Medicine, we believe your heart deserves world-class care, close to home and always within reach. Our non-invasive cardiology team uses advanced tests like stress tests and cardiac MRI to diagnose and monitor heart conditions without surgery. Call 877-WVU, the number 4-HRT, or visit wvumedicine.org/heart.
All right, back here at Falcon Stadium, wrapping up a 56-12 win for Connellsville over Uniontown. And Connellsville will keep the coal bucket again, their 7th win in a row in meeting 86. And our post-game show now and our post-game stats, they are brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, now located in the Health First Medical Center building on Route 119 near the Fayette County Fairgrounds. Uniontown, again, they opened the scoring in this game. Cam Dugan, a 19-yard touchdown pass to Taylor Galloway. No good on the extra point. 6-0 Red Raiders. But after that, it was all Connellsville. They had 2 scores in the first quarter. Caden Matthews had a 31-yard touchdown pass to Lincoln Keller and a 42-yard touchdown pass to Christian Thomas. And it was 14-6 after 1 in favor of Connellsville. And I do want to mention, just for this brief time, we are now on the radio, so anybody on the radio, we're welcoming them into our post-game show as we're wrapping up a 56-12 win for Connellsville over Uniontown. TJ DeStefano and Josh Scully and Billy Dice behind the camera. So again, 14-6 was the score, Connellsville after 1. The Falcons added 2 scores in the second quarter, a Jaden Mickens 2-yard run and a Caden Matthews 10-yard touchdown pass to Lincoln Keller. It was 28-6, Connellsville at the half. Third quarter, more Falcons. They had 3 scores in the third quarters. Caden Matthews, a 67-yard touchdown pass to Christian Thomas, and then 2 touchdown runs by Jaden Mickens of 45 and 11. It was 49-6 Falcons after 3. The Red Raiders got on the board in the fourth quarter at 7:41. Braden Hinsey, a 36-yard touchdown pass to Marcus Evans. They missed that extra point, and it made it 49-12. And then with just 1:47 left, the Falcons, the final score of the night, Cooper Wilson, a 5-yard run. And our final score, 56-12 in favor of Connellsville. And Josh is going to wrap it up with a couple stats here.
So a few players for Connellsville who really shined tonight for the Falcons in the process of getting this big win against Uniontown. Jaden Mickens, 20 carries, 201 yards. That is unofficial, but we do believe he crossed that 200-yard mark late in the game. 3 rushing touchdowns for Mickens. He also had an interception. Really great game tonight for the Connellsville passing game as well. Caden Matthews, multiple touchdowns, 2 of them going to Christian Thomas. Thomas had 109 yards and a couple of scores. Keller also had that pair of scores that TJ mentioned as well. Later in the game, Connellsville began to work in some of their bench carries. Went to Russell Miller, to Darius Grooms, to Dylan Whittle. All positive yardage for them. Whittle actually had a nice 10-yard run in the final frame. Also running for the Connellsville Falcons, Keller. Keller went into the break with 33 yards. He had 5 carries for 33 yards at halftime. He gained another 6 yards following the half, so he's going to wrap up tonight 7 carries for 39 yards for the Falcons. For the Uniontown Red Raiders, a couple of bright spots in the second half. Tayshawn Jackson, the big 44-yard gain late in the game. Unfortunately, he had a 19-yard loss prior to that earlier in the contest. He's going to finish 3 carries for 29 yards. Michael Thomas, just 8 yards on 7 carries tonight for Uniontown. They also gave carries to Dugan and Settles. Settles was able to gain 11 yards on his carry. Receiving for Uniontown tonight. Later in the game, we did see some big gains for Nate Heiss. He had 1 catch for 21 yards. Evans, of course, the 36-yard touchdown catch. Galloway had a catch in the second half for 7 yards. Going into the break, Uniontown did not have a tremendous amount of success in the first half passing the ball. Sans that first drive, when they hit Radford for the 46-yard gain down the near sideline, Radford really went up to make that catch, climbed over top of a Falcon, and hauled one in from Hinsey. The touchdown that opened the game did come from Dugan. He was 1 for 1 tonight for 19 yards. Hinsey, unfortunately, with the 2 interceptions as well. One of those, as we mentioned, went to Jaden Mickens. The penalties, TJ, was interesting because at halftime, the penalty yards were almost exactly equal. And then right out of halftime, Connellsville racked up several penalties. And unfortunately, Uniontown gave some of those back. Uniontown hit with a couple of significant penalties later in the game. Thankfully, nothing serious happened as a result of those. But we were probably grateful to see this one go in the mercy rule and not allow anything unfortunate to happen that would jeopardize next week for Uniontown as they move to take on Southern Garrett. And Connellsville will take on Fairmont Senior right here at Falcon Field. And certainly best of luck to both of those teams. Albert Gallatin, we assume they probably won tonight against Brownsville. If they did, they'll be looking for a perfect season next week against Weir, West Virginia.
Yeah, and again, our post-game stats were brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, now located in the Health First Medical Center building on Route 119 near the Fayette County Fairgrounds. Okay, it's time for the First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County Super Play of the Game.
I think we have to go with the last Mickens touchdown where he just absolutely broke away and raced down the turf to score. We had seen Mickens do so much early in the game, TJ. He had been very elusive, some great vision. He helped defensively, too. He did have the interception there, and all of the turnovers early in the game favoring Connellsville. Unfortunately for Uniontown, again, the couple of interceptions, and they lost a fumble in the midst of the game as well. Mickens did have one of those picks, but Mickens was tremendous on the ground, really set the tone right away, some significant gains. Again, 20 carries, 201 yards, and that long touchdown really just felt like the exclamation point. We had people around us, TJ, jump up to their feet. As soon as they realized he hit the second tier of that defense, he was gone, and there was just no catching him. So I think Mickens gets the play of the game, and I would even go as far as calling him the player of the game tonight for Connellsville.
I agree. So that it's going to be the First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County Super Play of the Game. Josh, final thoughts as we close here tonight.
Well, obviously, for Uniontown, this game did not go the way they wanted it to. Great start. I thought that was a very exciting start. Uniontown has so much athleticism, and they certainly had some moments tonight where you could see the team they want to be. They did play some strong defense. I know someone looking at a box score of this game tomorrow is going to say 55 points. That does not sound like strong defense, but they looked good at times. They had some good blitz packages working against a massive Connellsville offensive line. Mike Work, again, 6'7", 365. Everett Brower on the other side, 6'1", 285. The Raiders were able to get through and put some pressure on Matthews, but they were not consistent about it. And too often when they did get the Falcons in a difficult situation, Mickens was able to work the Falcons right back out of it. I hope Uniontown, of course, able to bounce back next week in Maryland. Would love to see them finish the season with a win. And the same for Connellsville, too. Connellsville with a tough matchup against the Polar Bears next week.
So Connellsville wins the 86th meeting between the two schools and keeps the coal bucket. They've done it now the last seven. and their series lead 41-36. And 9. The Falcons snapped a 7-game losing streak. They're 2-7. They're going to be hosting Fairmont of West Virginia next week. Uniontown now has dropped 6 in a row, and they are 2-7 as well, wrapping up at Southern Garrett next Friday night. Josh, good to work with you again this week.
Yeah, TJ, we had a lot of fun. Beautiful night, and certainly enjoyed the game very much. I know, again, did not quite go the Red Raiders' way, but it was an exciting game. Several big plays, and that'll make it memorable for many, many people.
So we want to thank our live video stream sponsors, Uniontown Detailing and Montgomery Medical. We also want to thank Nick Barczyk back at our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. And for Billy Dice behind the camera and Josh Scully, I'm TJ DeStefano. Our final score tonight, it was Connellsville 56 and Uniontown 12. And you've been watching our game here tonight on the WMBS YouTube page, on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Good night, everybody.